Talk nerdy to me, Chainsaw Man. With your host, Pablo Gunner, I'm here to talk nerdy to you about Chainsaw Man Season 1. My wife has been urging me to get caught up on Chainsaw Man because there is a Chainsaw Man movie coming out soon. There's only one season, and I think it's only 12 episodes, and that's it. So, here's my review on Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is stupid. It is so dumb. It is, but it's great in its dumbness because it's just so stupid it works. So, it takes place in this world where, like, it's this poor kid. He hunts demons for money, and he has, like, this demon puppy that has the chainsaw head. It's his dog, essentially. Something happens where he's gonna get killed, and his chainsaw puppy like molds with him somehow, and so like they fuse, and that's how he is Chainsaw Man now. And so he has this ripcord in his chest that he pulls when he wants to have chainsaw hands and the chainsaw head, and he's pretty much unbeatable because like this guy is always getting cut up and messed up and killed and then just recovers from it, and none of it's really explained, which is why it's kind of stupid. On top of that, like he's part of this crew. There's this, we'll just say, hot chick that recruits him, and she's like the leader of this group, and she's like, yeah, come work with me, or work for me and stuff. And she treats him like a golden retriever boy, and he just loves it, and he's all in love with her, and he just wants to feel her boobies and kiss her. And that's the other thing about this show, is that it's so funny because his main motivation is, how do I feel boobies? Like, how can I get to where I can just touch boobies of like all the chicks that are around him? There's one chick and she has like sharp teeth and she's a blood demon or something. Then there's this other chick that was in the group, and she was gonna bone him, and that was pretty hot. But you see, like, he actually has a heart and cares, and he's like, no, I just want to kiss and do it with, I think her name's Makima, and she's the like main lead chick with pink hair. And that's the other thing, is like a lot of the characters like that he's part of this group, they die or bad things happen to them, and I'm just like, I don't care, because they don't make you want to care. Like I just don't care about any of the characters at all. Like zero. Not him, not anybody. There's one guy that I kind of care about, and that's only because he has protected this dude, even though he's a douchebag. And that's the thing, is he's a douchebag. And most of these people are just douchebags, and they're a-holes, and they're just horrible people. So I just don't care about them. So when they get killed off, I'm like, whatever, I don't care. This doesn't matter. So you have to get me to care about these characters before you're killing them off. And they just don't. And that's something like, it's just not good about this. I really think this anime is super overhyped, because it really is, I would say, mid at best, because there's just so much that this doesn't get right, and doesn't, like, they don't explain like how he's alive. They don't make you care about the characters, especially before they're killing him off. And it's just so much goes unexplained. And the most interesting thing is this guy who's super poor, and now they're hooking up with food and drinks that he's never had before, which is kind of nice and sweet. But the most interesting thing is like his relationships with all the females in the show, and just him wanting to feel boobies, which is funny. And when I explain this to people, like, they think it's funny, and the premise is hilarious and crazy and insane, but like the actual, I mean, it is. And that's the thing, is when crazy stuff happens, this is interesting, this is getting interesting, and then it kind of ends. It's just like, it's just so overhyped, and I really just don't get it. Like, I really, like I said, mid at best. I can honestly say I'm not looking forward to the movie because I just don't care about these people that much. And then it seems like most of them just come back to life or something anyway, so it's like, why should I care? There's no stakes at that point. It's pretty weak to me, at really. for the most part. That being said, it's worth checking out, but it's definitely not a must-see, must-stream. I don't get the hype. Talk to me, tell me what you thought about it. Don't forget to give us a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Check out our merch at TNTM the store, where you can find merch like this on sale with free shipping. 5% of any profit we make off our merch goes to a charity of the month, which is currently Hispanic Heritage Foundation, as Hispanics are under attack by the U.S. government through Trump's Gestapo ICE, since he's trying to keep us distracted from all his buddies on the Epstein list. So help them by buying some of this sweet merch, or donate directly to them on any social medias, and follow us on all the social medias everywhere and anywhere you can. Thanks for watching, my fellow nerds and amigos. Talk nerdy to me and rev up.